Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally here. The 2024 brand new action figure display, the infamous display I've been telling everybody about. It's not 100%, but it basically is. But there's some other things I want to do and some things that are not up yet. But I'm going to be breaking down everything that's here in depth. Some things you might have seen before, some things you haven't. But, I mean, I'm so excited. So let's get into it. So, I want to start on the left side. So the biggest obstacle that prevented it for so long was painting my room. I wanted the new walls, and I couldn't make the display until I got the new walls. So I got the shelves up. Don't ask. I got the shelves up. Room's painted. So I want to break down everything. So we'll start here. You've seen this stuff before. The Street Fighter Kenny Omega is still here. The Randy Orton is still here. And the signed Darby Allin is still here. But I just love the way that looks. And the reason there's no more mock figures down there, you'll see. And then if we move over, the CM Punk shelf is here. You'll see why that's not there. The Cody shelf is here from the last display, but there's so much more we still have to look at. Can't wait. Now, and I'm going to be explaining everything too, because you're going to see this in every one of my videos from here on out. Reviews, whatever it is. So we're breaking down everything. So if you move down, so this shelf is what I'm going to be using for what's the upcoming, like, pay-per-view. So actually, I'm filming this on the day of Bad Blood. I'm going to try to get it out today. More than likely, I will be able to get it out today. So, for example, I'll put the back there for Hell in a Cell. Drew versus Punk. Roman, Cody, Solo. Don't got a Jacob Fatu yet. But so, yeah. So, whatever the upcoming biggest, like, pay-per-view main event is, or biggest match on the pay-per-view, those will go on the top of this shelf over here. And I will be standing here in front of this. Kind of like a backdrop. So, this will be on the let's see. When it's on camera, it'll be the left side. And then if we move down, I had to do a little AEW shelf. These are some of my favorites. I just love the way that looks with the Kenny as the pose. Love the way the hook looks like that. And then, fun fact, reviews should be up this weekend. Sting. Supreme found it. Put it up on the shelf. And then if we move down, we have a Legends shelf. These are some of my favorite, just like Legends figures that look cool. Elite 91 Hogan. Defining Moments Warrior. Ooh, I believe this is the GameStop Honky Tonk Man. I just love that way that looks way too much. So that's this little left wall. Now we're going to move to the left and show you everything else. All right. So there's the Rey Fenix. So the left of the CM Punk shelf, we do have a Rey Fenix hanging up. And now we get into, so this is a dresser, but I figured it makes a really cool centerpiece for what I want to do. So what I did was I put all my WWE Funko Pops on top of this dress. Now, I just filled it in with some of my favorite athletes. I'm a New York sports fan. All my teams are New York. Yankees, Giants, Knicks, Rangers right there. And then these are some just good athletes. We can go over all of them. Ultimate Warrior, John Cena, AJ Styles, Andre the Giant, Drew McIntyre, who is winning tonight. Mark my words. We got Sting and Lex Luger, Bayley, Finn Balor, Mick Foley, Edge, Randy Orton, China, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Otis, Goldberg, Aaron Judge, and some other athletes, Braun, Jordan. I just filled it in. Actually fits perfectly, too, right under that shelf. And if you move over, this is my favorite piece right here. John Cena and The Rock Funko Pop 2-pack. They're in the ring of WrestleMania 28. Now, you might have seen what was on here. So there's a space down there. And I'm going to put a shelf. I think I'm eventually going to put a shelf there. But until then, I was thinking about putting these autographs. But I'll show you. So this is the WrestleMania 40 program, because of course I was at WrestleMania 40. And this thing is so cool right here. This is all the road to WrestleMania. And then here's all the matches, which I think is so insanely cool. Look, LNA, AJ Styles. So, love this thing. And if you flip it over, you get a Hall of Fame program. And it tells you all of this year's inductees, which I think is unreal. It's only $25 at the stadium, so picked one up. Now here's a stack of autographs. I'm gonna make a new cut for this section. All right, we're back. So I'm just gonna go through this stack of autographs. These are people that I met. This is not everyone that I met. These are just people that I got signed 8x10s of. But we have Jon Moxley. He was cool. Love Jon Moxley. I didn't love Matt Hardy. I met Matt Hardy. I didn't love him though. Seth was probably my favorite. Seth Rollins was incredible to me. Got to actually like talk to him a little bit. It's that ringside fest right there. There's my ticket. right there. Jeff Hardy, another one. Jeff Hardy was awesome. You know, you got to talk to him a little bit. Real nice guy. Arguably my favorites. Private Party. They were just so much fun. And so, like, genuine and down to earth. Loved meeting them. Marty Scurll. I met him. Real nice guy. Shame. He got into some, like, bad stuff. So I don't think we'll be seeing him on the big scene. Very much hoping we do one day. This is actually my very first one. Braun Strowman. Again, great guy. Most of these guys are really nice. Some of them about better than others. For example, I met Ricochet the same day that I met Seth Rollins. And he was significantly, like, not as cool as Seth Rollins. He wasn't mean, but he just wasn't very, like, you know, out there and, like, talkative. But, so that's Ricochet. Then, I met Takeshita. He was cool. Again, he's, you know, he doesn't really speak English. He's Japanese. So a little awkward, but he was nice. You know, shook his hand, nice. Got to talk to him a little bit. He was cool. And this is my favorite, without a doubt. I think him or Seth, but it's Sammy Guevara. So he's so genuine, down to earth. Feels like you've known him forever. He's a great guy. I met him 2 times. Got a picture and an autograph with him. Such a great dude. So yeah, love meeting Sammy Guevara. So those are the autographs. Now we're going to move to the left and keep cracking on those shelves over there. All right. So we look at this stuff. Now these are 2 simple, but some of my favorite shelves. So I threw the Ninja Turtles here. Now, again, I thought some of the shelves aren't perfect because of that pay-per-view shelf over there. So Roman Reigns would be here. He's not. So I threw Bryan Danielson here because I love that figure. But this is kind of just like fun shelf. Like, this is the shelf that's going to be, until I get the shelf down here, this is what's going to be decorated for a little bit. So, you know, it's Halloween season. Ghostbusters. Love Ghostbusters. One of my favorite movies of all time. And then, I told you, big Yankees fan. Bobbleheads right there. And I love, that's one of my favorite packages, like, ever. So I had to throw it just back there, just to be there, you know. And then moving up, we have a, like, miscellaneous kind of shelf. I got some Prime bottles. There's the Aaron Judge, again, Yankees, WWE. And then these are not going to be up forever, but it's the Halloween season. You got to have the Halloween Primes. What's that called? Glowberry. Got to have those. And then I have the souvenir cups from the 2 WrestleManias that I went to. Both actually on my birthday's April 7th. So you see April 7th, 2019. Love that cup. And then April 6th and 7th, 2024. I went to night 2, only night 2, not night 1. But thank God I went to night 2 because that was unbelievable. And then in the back, this could be my favorite piece as well. Penta. It's a piece of table. Fun story. I was at a show and he threw, I believe it was, or he went through, I forgot what happened. He was fighting Joey Janela and someone went through a table. And I was able to grab a piece. And like 3 years later, I was able to meet Penta and get it signed. So that's one of my favorite pieces in the entire collection. And I thought I was done. But even went to the big shelf, the big centerpiece. So let's do that now. Okay, so I don't know how I forgot this, but this is the Ultimate Edition center kind of shelf. So I threw a bunch of boxes and the Muhammad Ali box, and it actually fits pretty perfectly up here. So this sits above the dresser, above the Funko Pops. So I'm going to just go through it. I just put some of my favorites up there. Some ones that I just like want up there. So this is the Ultimate Edition Series 10 John Cena. The spinner belt. This is my favorite Ultimate Edition of all time right here. This Undertaker. This is the Target exclusive. And if you look, I kind of coded it. There's the regular boxes. Here's the exclusive boxes. Another one of my favorites, Ultimate figures, Seth Rollins. Love that Seth Rollins. This, what is that? Ultimate Series 15, I want to say. Move over to Target exclusive Ultimate Warrior. Love. I just enjoy the way that looks. And then this is another one of my favorites of all time, John Cena. Another one of my favorite figures. Don't ask why he's like that. But I love this John Cena. It's mainly like an emotional thing because I have the shirt and you know he came out with this at WrestleMania, gave me a heart attack. So love that. Muhammad Ali, last year's San Diego Comic-Con. I love that too much. I like the way it looks to not be up here. And then these are two of my favorite looking figures. Right here, this is the 2 Brock Lesnar's. This is Ultimate 15. Okay, so that was the 17, I believe. So that Ultimate 15, Brock Lesnar. He came with the belt. I love that figure so much. Walmart exclusive, Ruthless Aggression, Brock Lesnar with the Undisputed title. I got that in Florida for $16 because it was rang up as Shawn Michaels and said 16 bucks. I don't know. And then we have the Target exclusive Rock. Now there's a review of this. There's a review of that. Actually, is there a review of that? I have no idea. There's a review of this, The Undertaker, and The Warrior on the channel. So go check them out. And then we have the referee, Muhammad Ali, with that box. I put it quote first because I love that quote. He was not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. I just love the quote kind of popping out. But yeah. So that is a display. I love it. There's more to come. It's not complete. You know, like this shelf over here has some empty shelves on the bottom. There's nothing down here. There's going to be eventually. So there's going to be more to add. And it's going to, remember, if you're going to see this in the backdrop of every single upload that I do. So you'll see the updates of the pay-per-view shelf. You'll see updates of whatever shelf like this is. If it's Christmas time, there'll be Christmas stuff up there. Or whatever more Halloween stuff I get. The plan is get a shelf to put down here, and on top of that shelf, put the decorating seasonal stuff. But hey, it's all a work in progress. But this is the big. I love it. I think it looks awesome, dude. You know, I think it's sick to look at. And so yeah, you'll be seeing this in every upload from here on out. So it is the day of Bad Blood. So I will be watching that tonight. Try to get it up midday today, 3 p.m. Saturday, October 5th. Let's hope. And yeah, about those matches, I got, realistically, CM Punk. I say The Rock's coming back, costing Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes the championship. That's my take on it. Everyone's going to go watch Bad Blood tonight. Enjoy the show. Please come back. I'll make a review video on Bad Blood. And you're going to enjoy the show. You're going to go watch it, enjoy it. So am I. Peace.